The mummy is alive.
This week on Dark Corners, Santo wrestles a panther. An Aztec mummy plays hide and seek. And Paris Fashion Week is blown away by the invention of the booby window.
The crowd goes crazy!
This is Santo in The Vengeance of the Mummy.
Santo in the Revenge of the Aztec Mummy.
That does not bode well for the dubbing. This film gets the obligatory wrestling scene out of the way up front.
Santo's leg movements have made him famous all over the world.
And it seems as if this is the commentator's first day.
This Italian tag team is very aggressive.
No one told me there would be aggression.
We now see Gori Casanova hitting Santo very hard.
Why is he being so mean to him? Naturally, Santo wins and...
I asked you to come because I want you to be part of a great discovery.
Suddenly we're in an Indiana Jones movie.
I have deciphered it, and to my surprise, it indicates the place where Nonok, great and powerful Apache prince, was buried alive for having violated the law of the maidens consecrated to the king of the gods.
What's this got to do with Santo?
I have gathered you because I believe you are the right people to carry out this project.
Do masked wrestlers usually accompany archaeological expeditions? Let's find out from our Lucha Libre advisor.
See.
There's also engineer Captain Monobrow,
A man who has demonstrated his knowledge and abilities in this organization.
Susanna,
The famous and expert photographer,
and Secretary Rosa.
who will be
Thank you,
taking
Professor.
notes of everything now and then.
Just now and then. Honestly, if you're going to bring along your secretary, be more convincing than that. There's also a French Impressionist painter who dabbles in anthropology. They set out on the long and arduous journey to where Prince Nonok is buried.
In the deepest, darkest part of this jungle.
This as far as we go.
What an epic quest. But they find the locals unhelpful.
All of you intending to desecrate the tomb of Prince Nonok will only find certain death.
Winning the Dark Corners Daniel Craig Award for my accent coach, I say my accent coach was Foghorn Leghorn.
Come on, son.
The team use his grandson as a bargaining chip.
If you agree to be our guide, once our expedition is over, we promise to take care of the child's education.
Can't quite put my finger on why this is so wrong, but it is. The team settle into their roles, Professor Jimenez providing the comic relief.
Where's this thing milked from, huh?
It's going to be a long expedition. They locate the tomb. You brought the kid along? Lost him already.
There. That must be where the entrance to the crypt is.
Movie archaeology is a piece of piss.
I found him. I found him!
After long minutes of searching. But having brought them here, Grandpa is still not happy.
The white man must not disturb the peace of the great Nonok.
And we learn some of Nonok's backstory.
The facts I'm going to relate to you are true and tell my story of misfortune.
No way this footage was shot for this movie. The story of an Aztec princess selected for sacrifice and rescued by her witch doctor lover is familiar from Wrestling Women vs. the Aztec Mummy, also by director Rene Cardona. Please check out our review of that. But they nicked it from Universal, so what the hell. The couple escape, but are pursued. Finally, they give up.
Laying my mantle on the ground, we set out to await our fate.
The soldiers arrive to find them awaiting their fate. Just jam in a quickie before you're killed. Nonok is buried alive, and of course...
I swear I will come back to life, and my revenge will be extended to the generations to come, and the descendants of those who sacrificed me.
Any of those descendants around now?
I'm a direct descendant of the high priest who buried Nonok alive.
And of Colonel Sanders. Serious stuff. Lives in danger.
Crackers, Professor.
I am not. By night, the mummy comes. Serious stuff. Loved ones killed.
No, I'm talking about you and him, both of you.
Boy, I can't wait for the mummy to come to them. Incidentally, the horrendously dubbed kid
It will kill us all. My grandpa said it.
is Jorge Guzman, Santo's real-life son. Isn't it disgraceful when people just give their family members a job like that?
No.
He is now looked after by Susanna and Rosa. Why have you hung up the... Oh, I see. But is this really the work of a mummy? Expedition leader Professor Romero conducts a scientific test on a priceless artifact. Which may explain why he's next. Leading the porters to rebel.
Death is on the loose and we don't want to join it.
How will Santo persuade them to stay? Whether they stay or not, this really feels like a low point in labour relations. The following morning...
They've all run away, Santo.
Shocking. And the mummy continues its campaign, shooting someone and setting fire to a tent.
It's useless. We have no means to kill the fire.
Can't believe that didn't work. They decide to leave with only a few horses and what supplies they have left.
I can assure you that horse meat is very tasty.
The horses will be next to run away, but that night, while Santo is vigilantly on guard, at some point you do have to think, you were warned, you went ahead and desecrated anyway, now you're stuck here.
Look, the horses are gone.
What will we eat? On the other hand, I don't think this is a mummy. I'm expecting a Scooby-Doo ending, and frankly, the number of suspects is shrinking fast. Finally, Santo confronts the mummy. He's either very robust for his age, or... And he'd have gotten away with it if it wasn't for that pesky wrestler they unaccountably brought along. Never trust a man in a mask. Sadly, he's dead, so we get no explanation of how he was able to be in two places at once, or why disguising himself as a mummy and picking off the others one by one was the best way to rob the tomb.
This is incomprehensible.
And we end as we began, with a completely irrelevant wrestling match.
Santo, the crowd idol, against Buffalo, a 244-pound man who has challenged Santo to a mask versus mask match.
Solidly mid-range Santo. Where it falls down is the lack of bad guys. The expedition is huge. But there's only one villain. I'm pretty confident that Santo beats up the porters purely because there had to be a fight scene and there is no one else for him to fight.
Don't be afraid, Agapito. This is the real mommy.
Thanks for watching. Please check out all our Santo reviews here. Mummy films tend to fall back on the classic plotline, but what are some more original ones? Let us know in the comments below.
Let's go.